Hey lads, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be teaching you all how to ventilate a C part on a 5x5 closure. So my closure is a 5x5 closure and I have started already. I think I've done a little part here. So let's continue. And first of all, you can see there is this um pencil drawing over here. So I'm following that the C part line that I've created. That is the line I'll be following. I'll be ventilating according to that line. Yeah. And for today, I'm doing single knots. Single knots. Yeah, because I'm using attachments for my ventilation. So single knots. But I'll be sticking to the usual method that I use. That is leaving one line and one hole. You're welcome, my love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So in today's video, I'm ventilating a 5x5 closure, but I'm not doing the usual middle part, no. Today I'm creating a C part. Yeah, that is the side part. Let me zoom out a little for you to see. So you can see I've created this C part on my closure. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it here. So I'll be ventilating the closure, but I'll make sure that I'm going according to this C part that I've created. I used my white pencil to draw this line, so I'll be ventilating in that direction. So as you can see, when I got here, um, I left a space here. I'll be leaving two holes in between so that I can make like a perfect C part. So come along as I take you guys through the process on how I created this pattern. So I'll be zooming in a little for you to see what I'm doing. Like I said earlier, we are sticking to the same one line, one hole, but just that this time around, I'm doing single knots, the usual single knot because I'm using attachment. Yes, so just a single knot. Then don't forget we are leaving one hole and one line in between. And I'm using the diagonal pattern. You can see everything is moving diagonally. I've worked on a little portion of the closure, and here is it. Yeah. I hope you guys can hear me crystal clear. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Mm. So I've worked on this part and I want to finish with this side before I proceed to this side. I'm open to answer all questions. So please let's engage this live. Ask me questions and I'll gladly answer. Let me know if you can hear me and let me know where you are watching from. Which country are you watching me from? How is your day going? Don't forget to like this live, please. Tap on the screen to like this live. You know how we do it over here. If you're a beginner or you have no knowledge about hair ventilation, then let me teach you how I'm putting this strands in the hole. So this is my attachment. I'll just pick like two strands, at most two. So this is it. Then I pull it through the hole. You can see I'm still holding it. I wrap it around the hair, bend my needle downwards a little bit, then pull through the hole to secure a knot. So that is what I'm basically doing now. I'll take it again. I take like two strands, wrap them around, bend down my pin a little, then pull through the hole to secure a knot. And since this is a single knot, I'll be knotting once. When I pull through the hole, I wouldn't wrap it around again. As in, I'm not going to wrap it again. When I do this, this is double knot. Those who came to class the other time will know what I'm talking about. I taught the types of knots in my previous class. I have the video there. You can go check it out. Hi, Nali. You're welcome. So, like I said earlier, I'm open to answer all questions. And I hope you guys can hear me crystal clear. Let me know. I'm open to answer all questions. And let me know the country you're watching me from. Please tap on the screen to like this video. I'm not seeing the likes. The likes are stagnant. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Let me know your thoughts too about hair ventilation. If you want us to discuss anything, I'm open for any form of discussion. I'm ventilating with an attachment and the color is purple, color purple. It's actually for a client and she wants to use it for a cornrow braided wig. So there's actually someone's order. So join me as I take you through the process on how I'm creating this beautiful C part. You can see I have my lines here. I'm going according to the line that I've drawn. I don't know if you can see it, but okay, you can see. I'm tracing the line that I've drawn, the C parts here. I'll be tracing and ventilating along that line. If you are here, let me know. Let me know you are here. Just leave a hi and I'll give you a shout out. Say hi in the comment section. Let me give you a shout out. Let me know the country you are watching me from too. If you're in Ghana, you're in Nigeria, you're in the UK, South Africa, let me know. I hope my light is not distracting. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Tap on the screen. Like I said, I'm doing single knots. Single knots is just knotting or securing a knot only once. If it is two times, if I do it two times, if I secure the knot twice or two times, that is called double knots. If I don't think we have three knots, three like securing it thrice, triple knots. No, I think two or like one, depending on what you're using the closure for, it's enough. Knotting once or twice is enough. Three, that's too much. You can see how fast I'm moving because my grip is not too tight and not too loose either. So I'm able to get a grip of the strands like without applying too much pressure, and I'm able to move a bit swiftly. Please let me know the country you're watching me for. Say hi. Leave a hi in the comment section. Let me give you a shout out. I hope you all can see what I'm doing. Let me know if you can see. Please tap on the screen to like this video. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah, I think you can see now. Tap, tap. I'm ventilating diagonally. That is, all my knots are moving in the diagonal direction. When we say something is diagonally, you know, right? It's slanted. So I'm ventilating diagonally. The last time I taught the patterns of ventilation, that is, we have diagonal, we have vertical, we have horizontal, and yeah, I think those are the three major parts. That was the three major ones that I taught the other time in class. Please tap on the screen to like this live. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do me a favor by subscribing to my channel. I have this amazing content that I've been creating. That is, I'm into AI storytelling videos. And just recently, I posted a very beautiful and interesting story. If you go to my page, I have it there. Please go watch. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the story. It's a very beautiful story, and I bet you love it. So please go check that video out. Please keep on tapping on the screen to like this live. I'm not seeing your likes at all. Please tap on the screen. Please tap on the screen. I'm not seeing it at all. tapping on the screen is absolutely free. So please do me a favor by tapping on the screen. Like this live, please. And let me know what says the time at your end. It's, I think, what is the time? It's 7 p.m. here. Milik, hi. William, hi. What's up? What's poppin'? How is your evening or day going? Let me know the country you're watching me from. Hi guys, what's up? What's up? What's poppin'? We are ventilating a 5x5 closure, and I want to create a C part on this closure. Like I showed those who came earlier, I drew this C part, the letter C. The reason why it's termed as C part is because the pattern that we do looks like the letter C. So that is why it's termed as C part. So with my white marker, I drew the letter C on the closure, the bird closure, the lace. Okay, the lace. Then this is me ventilating. So I'll be ventilating according to how I drew the line, just like I'm tracing the line. Yeah. So I'll be ventilating according to that line. And I'll be leaving only two space in between. Not the actual ventilation, but I mean the C part. When I get to the C part, you get what I'm saying. And if you want to learn how to create a C part on your wigs, like your actual wigs, I have a video on my page. Yeah, I have a video on my page on how to create a C part on your wigs. You can go check that one too out. If you're a beginner, you want to learn how to ventilate, I also have a video like that on my page, giving you a detailed video on how to ventilate, an up close video on how to ventilate as a beginner. You should go check it out. It will be of great help to you. So this is the progress we've made. One thing I like about single knots is because it's like it's fast to work on, to work with. Yeah. When I'm working with single knots, I love them because I'm able to get to like I'm able to go far as compared to double knots and single split knots. With a single knot, the last time I decided to time myself. That is, I was ventilating a 4x4 closure, and I decided to put a timer on it. And it was so surprising that I was able to finish ventilating a 4x4 closure with single knots in only 4 hours. 4 hours. That was mind blowing. So when it comes to single knots, I love single knots. It makes me work faster, and it also makes my work like neat. It makes it neat, yes. So I'll choose single knots any day, anytime. But um I would advise you choose double split knots over single knots when you are ventilating bundle wigs, that is the human hair wigs, whether blend, and it depends on what you are using it for. If you are using it for um, these normal wigs that you want to wear, then yeah, it's advisable to use the single split knot or the double split knot. But when you are using it for braided wigs, yeah, that one you can stick to single knots. This my client is using it for a braided wig, like I said earlier. So single knots all the way. You can see how fast I'm moving. Yes. This shows how much I love single knots. Please don't forget to like this live. Don't forget to like this live. I'm here to answer all your questions. I'm here to answer all your questions. I'm here for you, so talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. I'm here to answer your questions. Anything you need to know about hair ventilation, are there for you. Let me tell you guys a story. A story time as we ventilate. So I don't know this story I've told, I think I've said it on my live before, but I'll say it again this time around. I'll say it again. So um I used to, okay, that was way back in 2020. Yeah, 2020. I applied to learn for makeup and bridal hairstyling from a certain lady, a very good lady as well. So when I applied for it, um, I got the admission, I paid, and I started like learning. So initially, when I went, she started with the makeup first. So the first thing was, I remember my first day in class, and I was there with one lady, a lady friend. Yeah, she, I think she came initially, but since there wasn't anyone to keep her company, like she felt she was so bored to the extent that she stopped coming to the class. So when I got admitted, the lady, the madam in charge, told her that, oh, you've actually gotten a counterpart. So you can start coming to class. At least you guys are two now. So the two of you, you can cooperate and start coming to class. And this lady started coming. So automatically she became my senior and I became like the junior. So when we went, my teacher started with everything like fresh, afresh. She started teaching everything from scratch. Although the girl had a little knowledge, she had to start from scratch for my sake. So she started from scratch. I hope you guys are following, and I hope my microphone is working perfectly. So she started from scratch. I remember my first day in class, we drew brows. And with the brows, we had to draw it on our hands. Yeah, before we could start practicing on our eyebrows. So I think I became perfect on day three or so. Oh, so things were going on so well till I went there somewhere in November. Yeah. So after being there for 2 weeks, the class was actually held for only 2 weeks. But after being there for 2 weeks, she was like, she likes our teacher was like, she likes our company. So we can still like come to class and be working for her and stuffs like that. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I wasn't doing anything at home. My colleague too, my senior actually too was willing to do that. So oh, after having the class for like 2 weeks, I wasn't that perfect in makeup though, but I could do I could do something. Yeah. I could do something. And she was like, since we are not perfect, and she agreed to teach us like bridal hairstyling, we should still like be coming for the class. So that was another reason why we agreed to still come to the class. So after the 2 weeks, I think somewhere in the ending of November, she started getting orders for bridal hairstyling, like brides to be started booking her for hairstyling. And she was so happy because usually she said on a normal day she could take like two brides or maybe three brides, but because she has like people she works with, now she could take like three, four, five, six, not on the same day, but like let's say in a month. Yeah, not on the same day, but like in a month. So, and you know, when we are getting towards November, December, there are a lot of weddings. If you're in Ghana, I don't know. in other countries, but in Ghana, getting to when you're approaching November, December, people get married, usually get married in that period. So she took this, we had a lot of bridal bookings from November to December. So I think our first bride that we had to work on, usually when she takes the bride, then she makes me and my senior work on the bridesmaids. So my first time going to work like on, as in working on the job, I wouldn't know how to call it, but like working on an actual person. It was somewhere in November and we were working on bridesmaids. The bridesmaids were six. So six bridesmaids. My colleague took three and I also took three. And usually bridesmaids do this simple ponytail. So that was what we were supposed to do for the bridesmaids. Then my teacher will go work on the bride. I think we went 3, 4 times and we became very familiar with like how to go about things. So somewhere in December, that was on the 23rd of December, she decided to my teacher decided to take five brides in a week. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brides. Something that on a normal, like in a normal month, she wouldn't take five brides because she has two extra people working with. She took five brides, but like no bridesmaids because it was going to be hectic combining bridesmaids and five brides in 1 week. So usually, people do their traditional marriage on Wednesdays or Thursdays or Fridays. Then they have their weddings on Saturdays. So I think two of the brides had their traditional marriage on Wednesday. Then another one had hers on Thursday. Then the other two had theirs on Friday. So on Saturday, we were working on only like weddings. And I think that was like, it did a little bit of some good to us because what I'm about to say will blow your mind. And so on Wednesday, she had to go there with my senior. Then I stay back in class and start like working on the weeks. This is somewhere in 2020, so she wasn't having a sewing machine. That is the electric sewing machine. So we had to do like hand stitching. And the weeks were plenty. The brides were so wealthy, like they were rich to the extent that all of them like were not repeating their weeks. They were all using like 2 weeks, one for the wedding and one for the traditional marriage, like different weeks, not the same weeks. So I was back in class sewing the wigs because I had to sew the ones they were using on the ones they were going to use on Sunday and the rest of the brides. The other two who had theirs on Friday had to sew their wigs too as well. So she went with my colleague and my senior. She went with her. The first one, I think I've forgotten her venue, but it's what usually they do their dress up in a hotel. So when they got to the hotel, I think they got there around 6 a.m. 6 a.m. They had to go wake up the bride, only for the bride to come and say that she's sleeping. Her traditional marriage is somewhere at 10 o'clock, somewhere 10 o'clock a.m. And why would she, how do I say, it? Why would they wake her up at 6 a.m. to come and dress up? No, so she's not waking up at that time. 6 a.m. is a no for her. She needs to sleep some more. So she's going to still sleep. Then my teacher and my colleague and I think the makeup artist too arrived somewhere at 7 a.m.